Anyhow, go ahead, guys.
On the bottom left, we have, in the blue, our Terran hero, Dirtybag.
And on the top left we have the green Zerg player from Team Solid. We have Byleth.
I have high hopes for Byleth. I mean, he just had absolutely phenomenal play. He was really stepping it up in the series against KSW. But Dirtybag is no slouch.
This is
Do
actually
you ever see this guy slouch? He's always on top of his game.
this is actually a big old grudge because in the second qualifier we had, these two were playing each other in the finals, and Dirtybag just walked over him. Like, he went for this like 5-6 minutes marine push, and he just beat his opponent every single game, and did that for like 4 games. So hopefully Flippy has found a way, or Byleth has found a way to deal with this.
Byleth has been doing pretty well.
Byleth?
Byleth.
Did I call him Byleth?
Oh, I did that.
It's a mix between Flippy and Byleth.
Alright, it is close positions. They're both going to get the read off immediately. Luckily, neither player is going for super early shenanigans.
No, it seems to be all calm and quiet in the wonderland of Dirtybag and
This map
Byleth.
is so pretty.
It looks pretty.
Is this Morel?
Looks like a turtle.
No, this is actually Izeel.
Oh, okay.
But it's interesting because I think Izeel did both this and Matchpoint, and then Morel did Circuit Breaker, and they all have very similar styles. And also Morel did Fighting Spirit, which also has like the snow
Similar
style.
styles, as in pretty.
Well, no, like in the way that what dudas they use, what kind of like
okay.
settings, like the feel you get from it. This is also very dark and gray, you know, like Circuit Breaker is, although the ground is a little bit
Do you
different.
see what I did? I got him talking a little bit about maps, and he like goes onto this
I
one.
just go on
Yeah.
and on.
This map maker uses these students, and this map maker uses these students, and no player cares about that whatsoever.
So we do have a
Please.
speed, a quick gas, probably for speed, immediately from Flyleth.
Flip, I think his name is
Byleth.
Byflip, but yeah, you're saying
I
it wrong.
Pie flip.
It's
Boily.
Now I'm sure
Flippy,
Twitch
light,
chat.
light.
Twitch chat.
Flippy.
Is there one person out there who cares about how the maps look and that I commentate on how the map looks? Just one person say yes, please, in the chat.
Ah,
Yes!
this was calm.
No trolls. If anyone actually cares, that'd be nice.
That's actually more interesting than the game if anyone answers now.
Alright, we do have that fast expand, that FE finishing out from Dirtybag. It's going to be interesting to see. Again, we've been seeing a lot of fast lanes in these ZVTs. It has been a lot of ZVTs in a row.
Teddy Bear Cantuva, hearts up for you.
10 lanes popping, and they will have speed within 30 seconds Espo time. Bunker goes down immediately.
Who just cleared the
Yeah,
chat?
you cleared the chat. That was
Wait,
the 7th
who
score,
chat?
right?
Why did you do that?
Oh, that isn't cool. Who did that?
I don't know. I guess it's Wutar, Fanscar, Nap, or there's not that many mods.
I
Actually,
guess
there's too many mods.
there's no proof that anyone ever said yes.
Well, people care. People care. That's
Alright,
it.
well,
A lot of
there's
Zerglings
a-
incoming.
quite a bit of lanes.
they can
all
run
of the
past
speed
Oh,
Zerg
wow, wow, wow.
strategy.
You just run past, there's no wall, he's going to... if he gets stim, that's actually huge!
It's gonna go down. Like, there's no way it's gonna
He
finish.
could engage now these he could engage now these marines even. He gets the fire bat, he could engage the marines. Yeah, and if they are shooting uphill, it's
The
even
brains
getting...
get cleaned up. They're not
It's
even gonna
get-
get.
Oh, they will get once in the bunker. That was
But
really close.
all
oh,
those
there are
links
so many
came.
Zerglings in his main base. He has to evacuate all his SCVs if he doesn't want them to die. And okay, mineral clicks on the mineral fields, goes right through the Zerglings. And yeah, this basically has already paid for itself. It's going to
I'll
get
let you
barracks
guys
if you don't
cast
live.
this Tri-cast is too crazy.
Yeah, Dirtybag is making two very interesting barracks on the low ground there to try and protect his natural. He knows his main base is pretty much going to go down, except for the orbital. He can just lift that up, of course. But he's just squeezing out as many workers as he can at the moment. I don't know if that's really worth it. But he's relocating his entire infrastructure to his natural. He's going to get supply blocked very soon, though, as these Zerglings are going to start killing supply depots. And in the meantime, Byleth is taking his third base in his main, so this is a really, really weird game just from the get-go.
Yeah, and he's working. He's just started his lair. So, and remember, he cancelled the stim out of Dirtybag. So,
I really think you should go for lurkers and not for mutas in this position, because if Dirtybag sits on one base, it's really easy to defend versus mutas on one base compared to two bases. But
also
I guess he's gonna get the second base by the time mutas are up, though.
Also, what's important to consider is, oh wow, this building placement is actually really good.
Oh,
but
he needs to put the SCVs in front of the bunker on the south side there.
Yeah, okay. Hold positions, the Zergling's really nice. It's so okay. Now firebat spawns. Oh, and that's going to roast the Zerglings.
You love Zerglings
So,
by some firebats, don't you?
Yes.
You can hear it in your luscious voice there.
Oh,
Practically
actually,
roasting on an
he
open
reclaims his main
fire.
base. Actually, can reclaim his main base, and he should work on Stim as soon as possible. He should really get it now. Get it. That's more important than more Marines.
There we go.
Okay,
Stim is on
Stim.
the way. In the meantime, we have the Spyring coming. It is being chronoed out, or whatever. And Dirtybag is not scanning, but he's not seeing it. He did see the fast layer,
Where's
though.
the Spire? I don't even see it. Where's the Spire?
It's very well hidden. It's only you need a certain amount of IQ.
Ah, there.
Okay, there we go. Good.
That's an amount of IQ.
You need to be not becoming a policeman. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be nice. So, Byleth gearing up for that muta switch. Wow. DecemberScom commentating via text, which is a new medium of commentary, by the way. I don't know. Dirtybag can't move out in forever, but he's gonna do it anyway. No, is he? He is gonna poke at least a little bit. He's gonna be prodding and poking. He's getting his engineering bay. He knows there might be some mutalisks.
I mean, he has a really decent defense right now, and poking is the best thing you can do. At least, at the very least, he's going to force some spine crawlers, which is also damage.
Indeed,
but he's in a very unfortunate spot. But he actually gets the engineering bay for missile turrets.
now,
But
Dirtybag hasn't seen his opponent that he's going for Spire, but he's still getting missile turrets. Now, why is that? Why would he just make blind missile turrets?
I think he might just assume it. I mean, missile
Like,
I mean, even if lurkers would come, you would need a missile turret.
Yeah.
You would always need missile turrets, but like I think the placement suggests that he might just already assumed that there would be mirrors coming.
Here they are. I guess you would do the same if you're playing in the blind and you know he has a layer up, just to be safe. Oh, he's gonna lose a barracks? That's a really weird barracks. I don't know why he's flying that over, but he's gonna clear up some room trying to combat these mutalisks. Gets one, but the mutalist gets a couple of marines as well. And right now, all trades for Byleth is good trades because he's just so ahead. So Dirtybag has to be super cost effective to get back into this game.
We've seen it happen.
We have.
Dirtybag, never underestimate him. He might just find a timing window where he can come back into this game, and he might just, make it happen.
Indeed. Now the barracks is on fire, but he's gonna fix
The
it.
roof
And
is on fire.
it is.
Okay.
The roof of the barracks is on fire. And Flippy is spreading creep really well, and that's gonna be important for later on. That creep regen is actually quite good, and so is the vision. Picking off a couple SCVs here, but game is gonna be very it's gonna be Dirtybag just defending versus Mutas for a while, and then we'll see what happens once those lurkers get out.
He
Ooh, he's gonna
takes
get this missile turret.
missile turrets and takes another one before it gets cancelled. These mutalisks just pin Dirtybag down in his base. He has not really been able to push across the map so far. And it's only these are only 10 mutalisks, and they've done so much damage already.
Well, what's interesting though is that Dirtybag doesn't really need to push across the map. He can take yet another base in his main structure where he has that half base over here. And
Yeah, if he can defend it, like
yeah.
he already cannot defend the area.
Oh, he wants to get the he wants to get some fire bats maybe into the bunker to defend. No, he's just gonna use marines to shoot the mutalisks.
Okay, no, there are lurkers, 4 lurkers,
Oh, the
5,
swarm!
6, 7 lurkers, and so many zerglings.
Look at
They
the
might just.
swarm!
Okay, no.
This is so much. Oh, he's gonna outrange the. Oh, that's so many lurkers. And it's a good thing that the Dirtybag has this bunkers here, else everything would have just died immediately to this. And he can hold on for a little bit longer, but... Wow, the Mutalisks are gonna take down the bunker? What?
Still, he lost a few mutalisks to this. This mutalisk from 10, it's now only 5. So, yeah, it's the only scary part are these 4 lurkers at the front at the moment. It's not anymore the mutalisks, because these mutalisks are not that scary anymore. There are only 5 left.
Yeah.
4 left, so... It throws down more bunkers, because he knows there's a real danger in these lurkers, especially if he gets a bad positioning.
So whoever wins this match will go on to will play tomorrow in the top 4 in the single elimination in the semifinals, and whoever loses this match.
First match.
Yeah, and no, well, oh yeah, this is the first.
That's
Okay,
the first match,
There's
so
best of 3, of course.
Yeah, okay. The series, whoever loses the series.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that is so many zerglings. Look at that. 86 zerglings. 87 zerglings. That's crazy.
You know what he could do to just troll Dirtybag now? He could just invest into Bandlings.
He could, but he does not want to risk anything versus Dirtybag. Though he's being very meticulous, even with this many zerglings. He might be able to take this now. So yeah, whoever wins this whole series, of course, is gonna go on for tomorrow, and whoever loses this will face KSW
Okay.
to fight for the second spot.
He starts losing lurkers, and what I kind of like is he forces Dirtybag to get siege tanks. You can, like, if Dirtybag would just now start producing science vessel and think, okay, I'm going to irradiate every single lurker until I can push out, that he will never push out. Like, he has to get siege tanks in this position.
Yeah, and he is getting siege tanks, and he's getting siege mode, he's getting the fusion core, he's slowly stabilizing off of 2 bases. There's a great limit on how much stuff he can churn out from 2 bases, but he can get a certain amount of units, and with a good timing, he might be able to get out there. Oh, he switches out the Marines because he stimmed them so much in the bunker to heal them up. Wow, he's conserving every single unit as much as possible.
One thing Dirtybag could do is invest into a dropship. That would actually perhaps help coming.
There's too many scourges out on the map now, I think.
I mean, he could at least like put pressure on the top right.
Here we
Otherwise,
go.
it's going to get them for free.
Siege tank's gonna start slowly pushing the lurkers away. He's gotta be careful to protect them versus mutalisks, but I don't think there's enough mutalisks to pick up siege tanks. He really should not take the expansion at that. Like, he should take the expansion, but he should start building the command center in his main base and not way up on the side there. But
Just double starports. He actually gets his tech quicker than Byleth, although Byleth was in dominant position in this game. We just starts getting his defiler mount. So the first science vessel are on the way, and then I believe Dirtybag will be in a position to push out against this.
Dirtybag is gonna very, very slowly break out of this contain. When Ultralisk and Defilers hit, though, he might not be able to make it. This is gonna be his. Dirtybag's basically fighting against the clock now. He needs to get as far out on the map as possible before those Defilers with Darkstorm come. And once they hit, he needs to irradiate them as soon as possible to minimize.
And he has to be
Darkstorm
really,
damage.
really careful, because there's still a lot of lurkers and a lot of circlings. He has to at least throw in more fire bats into this composition. There's a sway.
And here we go!
Just now, yeah, there are not enough fire bats into.
Oh, and he attacks just before Adrenal Glance finishes. If he had waited 20 more seconds, he would have had Adrenal Glance on those Zerglings. That's kind of a mistake from Byleth. He's pulling back again, but I guess he's just forcing Dirtybag to start turtling all over again, like pulling back on his position.
I don't know. I think Dirtybag came up ahead in what in terms of army training, but still, it's just really hard to push out against this.
Oh,
No,
here
no,
comes
no,
the Scourges! Oh, that's such an important science vessel at this point. He really doesn't have the gas to go around with this. Oh, there's one lurker outside of the scan range. He doesn't see it. He needs to pull back. Here comes all the Zerglings.
Zerglings, and Again, Dirtybag does not have enough fire bats into this position. He retreats back into the bunker, but I think Byleth might just break
he
it.
emptied one of the bunkers. Why would do that? Okay, get back in the bunker. But yeah, I think this is it. I think Byleth has this game now. I don't think there's any way Dirtybag can come back from this. And GG.